While fashion experts expect some of your favorite trends to stick around in 2019, you're going to see them totally reinvented. And of course, fresh, new trends are predicted to make their way into stores as well. Here's what our expert sources say you can expect to see in 2019. One of the biggest trends is expected to be gender-neutral fashion. Personal stylist Catherine Bacalier-Smith says, "It's fitting to see more and more androgynous looks walking down the runway. Sometimes I feel like wearing a pretty dress, and sometimes I steal my husband's button-down to finish off my Annie Hall menswear look.
I can try to be a babe, wear what I want to wear because Annie Lennox told me that I can."
With brands like TB, Louis Vuitton, and Valentino feeling the gender-fluid vibes, Vogue fashion critic Anders Christian Madsen thinks 2019 is going to revolutionize the way we see and wear clothes. We may be passing on gender stereotypes, but there's still room for what Maria Dueñas-Jacobs at Stitch Fix dubs the ultra-feminine trend. She says the style lives on with florals, gingham, stripes, bows, and ruffles. New York Fashion Week served up plenty of these ultra-feminine looks for spring 2019, including looks by designers like Zimmermann and Philip Lim. Of course, you don't need runway couture to pull off the ultra-feminine vibe. Jacobs recommends incorporating little details like florals and ruffles into your accessories to freshen up your look for the new year. Celeb stylist Sonika Guadara says futuristic fashion is about to hit the racks. Although Tom Ford, Moschino, and Gucci embraced this fun trend during Fall Fashion Week 2018, Guadara expects to see lots of metallic foil fabric, high-shine materials, and holographic designs throughout 2019. Stylist Vanessa Valiente revealed that monochromatic looks are definitely going to be in. She said of the spring 2019 shows, Sally Lapointe, TB, and Burberry showed gorgeous examples. And since Burberry was also named the most sustainable luxury brand by the 2018 Dow Jones Sustainability Index, the label is certainly proving itself to be a great choice for the fashion-forward, eco-conscious minimalist. Not a fan of neutrals? Smith revealed designers are still going for all kinds of color in 2019, saying, "Color evokes emotions, and I predict 2019 will be filled with color-saturated sentiments. We are an emotional country dealing with heavy, fun, terrifying, wonderful stuff."
It's beautiful.
Harper's Bazaar forecasts bold to dusty blues, dark greens, and even buttery yellows to hit the runways. And even the more minimalist designers are expected to feature deep colors like chocolate brown and auburn reds. Valiente says feathers are back. Marc Jacobs, Valentino, and even Burberry are fluffing their feathers for spring 2019. Valiente says some of her personal favorites come from some industry heavy hitters, like Tom Ford's feather-topped vests and skirts to Valentino's feathered knit hats. Avian inspiration is hot, but while it's one thing to see feathers on the runway, wearing them in real life is a whole different matter. Stick with subtle feather collars or cuffs, and you won't have to worry about looking like an actual bird. You don't have to be Supergirl to rock a cape in 2019.
Who is she? I think I recognize the costume.
Guadara says flowing capes worn over gowns are gonna be trending. In 2018, W Magazine reported that the cape had become the new trench coat, with Givenchy and Burberry serving up runway looks that were capes all day. Don't go clearing your closet of 90s-inspired grunge wear just yet. Smith says 90s grunge hit hard in 2018 and will continue through next year because mixing ladylike with heavy metal is creating perfect balance.
A very nice hat you're wearing, and I don't mean that in an Eddie Haskell kind of way.
You could even argue that grunge is set to become even more popular than it was in 2018, especially when it comes to Marc Jacobs. Fan and actress Sandra Bernhard told Women's Wear Daily, "The whole grunge thing was so evocative in its day, it's fun to revisit it. I like the philosophy of it and the freedom of art and of music." The 90s may still have a firm grasp on the fashion world, but that doesn't mean we've totally forgotten about the 80s. Stylist Jenny Livitz claims the decade has already influenced the spring 2019 Gucci line, saying it's moving into the contemporary marketplace with fun graphic shirts paired with great suiting.
Sounds like someone needs the 80s ladies.
So suit up and get your 2019 wardrobe in beautifully working order.